Greetings everyone, my name is KGPrestige and welcome back to another video here on this channel. Ladies and gents, first of all I want to say thank you guys so much for all your love and support within the past year in 2023. It has been a wonderful experience being able to do just a variety of events on Twitch, on YouTube, the podcast in general. It's been one hell of a ride from beginning to end. And of course, now that we're entering into New Year right now, well, actually, we're already kind of halfway into January, past that at this point. I thought it'd be kind of fun to go ahead and just talk with all of y'all. Just my sort of goals and plans and ideas I have in mind for what I want to do with this channel moving forward into the new year. What I want to prioritize, what's being held back, etc. So. First of all, yeah, once again, ladies and gents, thank you guys all so much for all your support. It has been a wonderful blessing to have had your support for essentially well over a decade by this point. XY aired like, what was it, 10 years ago last year. So yeah, it's been 10 years since I've just been doing the cycle of discussions for Pokemon, for video games, for streaming, all that jazz. It's been a decade's worth of fun. And I've had a blast and intend to still have more of a blast in me when it comes to making more content here on this platform and of course with streaming as well. If you by any chance would like to see more from me in general, not just from the YouTube platform, pay a visit to my Twitch channel. Link should be in the description below over at KGPrestige, where you can go ahead and check out some of the streams that I've been doing lately. I know we just recently concluded some adventures in the world of Scarlet and Violet, and I intend to open up some more streams of video games later down the road because we are entering into a year filled with insane level of games that are going to be dropping one after the next, and I'm so excited to play them when they come out. So that's going to be the case right there. So if you want to just see more content from me in general when it comes to just video games as a whole, not just simply for Pokemon, take a quick visit over to my Twitch page. Make sure to leave a follow as well. And of course, hope to see you then and there. But secondly, I mainly want to talk about what it is that I kind of want to do here on this channel in particular, only because of the fact that, well, my channel as of right now is kind of just more so like up in the air. Nobody really knows what's going on, where we're going with this, what's going to happen, etc. So I thought it'd be kind of important for me to go ahead and talk with y'all just exactly what it is that I want to do with this channel here, and what kind of content I want to go ahead and deliver. So first of all, I hope you guys understand that with anipoke content, that is going to take a tremendous leap backwards. I'm still going to talk about anipoke. I still react to these episodes of anipoke. I still, adore anipoke as a series and will continue to for years on end. So that level of love for anipoke will still continue to find its way throughout videos as we progress throughout the year. But I also want to take an opportunity to experiment with other videos that I've been working on in the meantime as well, that I thought would be a lot of fun to go ahead and make, because we got this platform, might as well just experiment a little bit. This is going to be a channel that's going to just divvy up a bit. We're going to talk about various topics that normally I never get a chance to discuss with y'all, and I thought it'd be kind of a cool opportunity to just give you a little behind the scenes on how I make certain things like thumbnails, edits, arts, assets, all that kind of stuff when it comes to videos. Because, for doing something like this for a decade now, it has been a blessing, and I've learned a lot of things, met a lot of wonderful people too in the process, and continuing to encounter more individuals as well, both new from the scene and both that have been in the game for quite some time. So it's always been just a joy to know that the level of communication with just various people in any scene, whether it's for video games or for anipoke or for whatever you might want to go for with Pokemon, there's always something new to experience, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to go ahead and just express a little bit of that in some of my videos here later down the road. And so that's why I mentioned before that I want to kind of focus on divvying things up, focus on making content that just isn't a focus on one thing, but just various different topics altogether. I already got one video planned to come out sometime later by the end of this week, just to kind of go into details about a particular game that I've been playing a lot lately, and to sort of share my take on it, and just see what people as well are saying about it too in the community. But yeah, for the most part, that's really one of the things I want to focus on with this channel. I got like two major projects I'm working on as well that I want to try to see if I can get some friends to help me out with that too. One of them being I'm essentially right now finished with recording all tracks of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game. So that's like what 96 courses right there. And so I'm working on trying to make a ranking for all of it, and that's going to be a lot of fun as well. So I hope you guys look forward to that when it drops later down the road. But it is a massive overtaking, so don't be surprised if it takes a while from when I made this video to when that happens, because I still have to think about when exactly or how exactly am I going to rank all these things from last to first. So it's going to be a wonderful experience from beginning to end, but I hope you all appreciate and enjoy it when it does officially drop sometime later in the year. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, my main priority, at least as a content creator, for now, I want to try to continue to put more focus on just both aspects. I understand that there is a level of importance when it comes to not just only creating content here on this platform, but also kind of focusing yourself outside of that. I want to go ahead and create more streams and try to do things that I've never really got a chance to do on stream before, and I thought it'd be a lot of fun. Recently, me and some of my other friends have played Kirby and the Amazing Mirror online co-op thanks to the Nintendo Switch Online, and that is a fun game. So I would love to continue to experiment more with that and continue to play more with some friends of mine in terms of just those kind of games. So I hope to continue to have more experiences like that later down the road. So look forward to that too. But yeah, my main priority is trying to put a focus on not just one thing. I want to really try to divvy things up on every platform. So on here, on YouTube specifically, I want to focus on creating some videos and will give you guys something at least once or twice a week, and then of course streaming the traditional style as I always do. Like that's never gonna change. So you can always, if you like my content already from the streams prior, that's not gonna change. You're gonna be good. um, but yeah, that's the thing I want to talk about with videos. And this is a little unfortunate because I do still want to make these kind of heavy videos, but I also understand that I'm in a position where time is something that I sadly don't have as much as I used to. Obviously, times change. I work now, jobs even more heavier than it used to be a decade ago, and therefore more of my priority is focused on making sure that that goes well. So unfortunately, that takes a step back when it comes to, say, creating content here on YouTube in the traditional animation styles that I tend to do from back then. So that in and of itself is going to be a bit of a challenge to work around, but I hope I get a chance to, do more of those styles at a later point. But for now, at least when it comes to creating videos here, like the style that you're seeing right now, where it's just me simply chit-chatting with you, that's kind of what I want to focus on right now. That's kind of what I want to do, and that's what I want to prioritize for the time being. So just to give me like a bit of a reintroduction into the world of YouTube, because essentially all I've been doing in YouTube channels prior to this has always just been simply uploading what I did on stream and then just pasting it here onto YouTube, and that's essentially just the whole ordeal. It's always been like that for like the past couple of years. So I really do want to go ahead, make some new content and all that, and just talk about the various aspects of content creation, anipoke, all that jazz, and some of the things that I've done over the years. And I thought it'd be a lot of fun for me to go ahead and just sort of share with y'all how I take certain things like this. And I would love to teach people more about creating content when it comes to anipoke side of things, or just anything relating to the world of anime, because anipoke stuff can tie to other anime aspects out there as well, because everything is a form of animation. Everything has one simple ideal, and that is that they're all in forms of animation. So it's always fun to sort of think about just like what I could try to show off and what I can try to teach people about that sort of stuff. And I want to continue to do more, especially on Twitch. Twitch is a much better platform for these kind of things too. And I've done multiple of those titles and those kind of ideas when I've done, say, the thumbnail assets or the art assets I use for videos for like the motions with the characters, all that stuff. These are things I do want to try to make a bigger and much more just a noticeable thing here on this channel when it comes to just the how-tos, I guess you could say. But I also want to ask for some feedback as well, just because I'm kind of also curious to see where people fall in under this. I know one of the big things that's been going on YouTube lately that I haven't really put a major focus on, that I would love to continue to do more, are clips, YouTube shorts. I do a lot of streams and I do a lot of things that divvy itself from the content I make here on YouTube, but I thought it'd still be a little bit of fun to kind of just upload clips here and there of just some of the highlights that I experienced with the community here on this platform. And I thought it'd be a lot of fun to express it with y'all in some capacity. So I would really love to know if you guys would like to see an emphasis or at least just a small increase in shorts here as well on this channel, because I do have a lot of clips that extend years at this point, thanks to the community. So I would love to at least express them in some capacity here on this channel. And just let you guys know what I feel about certain titles, what I feel about certain things. Hell, I could even answer like an anipoke question or two in a short and just give you guys my opinions on certain things that wouldn't necessarily fit a video, but would fit a short very well. So, like I said, I still want to maintain anipoke as one of my core elements of just what I am as a person here on these platforms, because anipoke has been the thing for me. Anipoke has been what got me to this point, for these 10 years. I know with the whole incidents back then with other channels and hell, even migrating now over to Twitch and how that took a huge step backwards for anipoke content in general. I still adore and I still appreciate and I still value what anipoke means, because it's that franchise that got me to get introduced to a bunch of wonderful people, a bunch of wonderful friends. And I don't intend to stop on that anytime soon. So yeah, like I said, I do want to make YouTube shorts, and I think to prioritize anipoke content on those shorts, I think would be a lot of fun, and just to kind of give people something, at least to enjoy a little bit, while the bigger videos are going to be more on the experimental sides and just kind of just do things a little differently than what you're normally used to. So yeah, look forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very much excited and looking forward to just seeing where I might take this channel and what I want to do moving forward. But I really do want to hear your feedback on that. I do want to hear your feedback in general, just in terms of like what it is that you guys would like to see from this channel in general, and where I should take it next, So also, like streams, I also want to put an emphasis on streams and where I want to upload them as well, because streams are, well, fun too, So I want to at least have the streams up somewhere. So I'm going to also make a secondary channel. I'll announce it at a later time, where I'll let you guys know where all my VODs are going to be at, so you guys can just enjoy it all in one platform, so it doesn't have to mix up with anything here. These are going to be the simplistic videos. These are going to just be the small segments or highlights from previous streams, and we'll work from there. So yeah, that's essentially what I want to try to put focus on for the time being. I am very grateful to still be around doing these sort of things, and I'm blessed that I can still be able to do these things knowing the schedule that I currently am caught in between. So yeah, I'm just blessed on that aspect, and I really want to make sure I can use this year as an opportunity to sort of talk a little bit about that and continue to express the things I really enjoy, dislike, what I would recommend, what I would do, what I would teach, all that stuff. There's just so much potential out there, and I really want to make sure that this year is one that doesn't feel wasted. I really want to take advantage of this and have fun with what I make, and even if it's something just as simple as just chatting on the screen, just like how it is right now, with no edits or anything crazy whatsoever in between these shots. Just being able to talk with you is in and of itself a wonderful thing. So yeah, that's essentially what I wanted to take. Geez, even not editing as well. I'm just gonna keep that in there. But yeah, just take a chance and just experiment and just try out new things. I really want to go ahead and do so. So yeah, that's really where it boils down for video content. Like I said, I don't really want to mention what I'm working on because aside from the Mario Kart one, because the Mario Kart I've talked about it before, so that's perfectly fine. But like everything else, I want to keep a little on the hidden side just because there is just so many fun things I want to talk about, you know. And I thank you once again for all your love and support. You know, you guys have been liking the videos prior. You guys have been sharing the videos. You guys have been subscribing to this channel. And I appreciate it with all of my heart. Just being able to once again have to start from zero and have to work my way back up yet again for another time. It's not easy, especially knowing how big these platforms continue to get more and more competition, which is still great nonetheless. But I do want to do my best to at least still make content that I at least enjoy making and want to just express, you know, even if it's just something like this where I just can talk with you in a sense, where there's no in between shots or anything like that. For now, at least for now. If things get better, if times management gets a little bit better, we'll definitely work on that. But for now, this is where I want to take things for the time being. And of course, like I said prior before, streaming as well. That is something I also want to put a bigger focus on too. I'm not going to stream as much as I used to prior. It's a lot more challenging with that as well, especially if I'm trying to make videos too. So some days I won't be able to stream, and some days I will be streaming. You can always tune in every Friday nights as well, where we can, you know, occasionally do our usual reaction nights, community game nights, etc. With the Discord community. So that's going to be a wonderful time too to express. I believe from this recording we shall be having all the episodes of Horizons available, so that's gonna be fun to just binge through. So yeah, that's all I essentially wanted to talk about for today. Obviously my Twitter/X, however you guys want to talk about it now. Yeah, it's just called X at this point. It's crazy. Obviously it's at KGPrestige. You're always more than welcome to just follow me there as well, so you can just keep up to date with just my random ass tweets of the day. If you'd like to know what's going on with my mindset during a particular day and time. So yeah, that's essentially it. Also, of course, to keep up to date with whatever it is that I want to do that day. So if I want to stream something that day, there you go. I got plans for you right then and there. So yeah, once again, everything that you would like to know about where I'll be, whether it be on Twitch, on Twitter, should be in the description down below. Or up there, or to the right, or to the left, depending on if YouTube decides to update again, and now it's going to be in some other spot, you know. I don't know where they put them these days, but point of the matter is, it will be there in the description section, so you can go and check out for yourself. So until then, much thanks for all you've done for me these past couple of years, this past decade in general, and I hope I can continue to entertain y'all into or as we're continuing through this new year. So yeah, that's really all I got to say for today. Once again, it's just very minor things. It's nothing that crazy that I think of, you know, but at least I just wanted to give you guys a bit of an update as to what I'm doing and what I kind of want to go for into 2024. It's crazy we're in this year already. And yeah, just look forward to more videos, look forward to more streams, and if you guys would like to see more clips, just YouTube shorts in general, do please let me know with that one. I would really like to get some feedback on that aspect there, just so I can continue to prioritize more of that too. I think it will be a lot of fun. So once again, my name is KGPrestige. Thank you all so much for joining me here today, and I'll talk with all of you lovelies later in whatever video I make. Take care, everyone, and as always, do me a solid and make sure to have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.